My intro to racing actually came at Monticello Motor Club. I was looking for something different in my industry from golf. I got tired of golfing every weekend with clients. I said, let me try, see if this local racetrack will host an event. And I went up there to check it out. They said, sure, we'll do it, but why don't you do a lap around the track? So I went around the track with a pro and I said, how do I do this more than just as a one-time thing? And I joined, basically. That was 6 years ago. Turning 40, so I must have had some kind of crisis going on in my life. And I got hooked on it really quickly and just started doing track days and started racing. And last year did MX5 Cup, and this year jumped to Pirelli World Challenge. It's been a really exciting, fun ride. It's been wonderful. So the thing I love most about racing is that everybody can drive a car, right? So when you look at a race car, the car does a lot of the work for you. Everybody knows how to drive a car, but when there's 16 different BMWs around you, what's going to be the difference between you and them? So for me, it's the strategy, and it's the intensity and the focus that it takes to win races. And to me, it's a very close corollary to my business. You know, you have a team that helps you to get to the top, and you work together, and you stay focused and determined, and you put a strategy into place and you execute it. And to me, racing is that kind of on steroids, because you add in the fear factor and the damage factor, and you know, you're going so quickly and your brain says hit the brakes, but you know you have to hit the gas. And it's fighting your internal brain while staying on your game plan, hitting all your marks, and staying determined and focused to win the race. Love it. So I decided to pick the BMW because, number one, love BMWs. Always been a BMW guy. Had a lot of friends that had M2s and said they were the greatest BMW that they've driven in 10 years. So I saw that last year, Toby Grahovic won the series in his BMW. The car looked amazing, and I started looking around at, well, this is the series I want to do. What kind of car do I want to race? I had raced MX5 Cup last year. I didn't want to do an MX5 again. I wanted to do something different. And I said, you know, looked at a bunch of different manufacturers. I said, you know, this is the car for me. And went ahead, got in the car, and fell in love with it immediately. The car is amazing to drive. It's an amazing, amazing car. I love it. It's terrific. I don't have that much experience racing in different series, but what I've seen so far, experienced drivers, respectful drivers, well-run organization, publicity as well. It's on TV. I can sit down with my kids and they can watch me racing on television. I mean, what's better than that? And it's just extremely well-run, highly competitive, and a nice ladder system as well. So if I want to race in a higher class, I can keep working my way up through the system, and I'm with World Challenge to stay. I absolutely love it. They do a great job. So people helping me in 2017 is obviously Fast Track Racing, which is part of Classic BMW. They're doing a great job setting up the cars, bringing them to the events, being our team. I've got all the support in the world from my family. My wife has been wonderful. My staff back in the office covering for me while I'm off racing. They see how charged I get, so I come back from racing all charged up, and it's good for the business. So that's worked really well. I have a number of sponsors that have helped me tremendously. Bass Underwriters, HWI Motorsport Insurance, Iron Shore Private Client Group, ENS Health, Glenn Ross at CPAs. So a number of people have come together to try to help me follow my passion and my dream, and I couldn't do it without all of them.